All right, let's do this. Let's find out all of the tea of what happened with the honey influencer scam from 1 year ago.
By now, you've probably heard about Honey. You know, the browser extension that saves
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard an alarm going off, but it's just his video.
you money.
Do you have Honey installed?
What's honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a
Pokemon.
free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Oh,
Linus.
Linus!
extension.
That
Yeah,
automatically
everyone had
applies
Honey.
coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free
Charlie.
money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey. Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey! Honey!
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And
Yep.
I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what really gets me about this is that it's like they completely scammed pretty much every single creator they were working with. So it's like even when I try to support creators, like it didn't actually happen, which that makes me upset. Of like I'm trying to help support my creator when I use like Honey, back when I was using Honey before all this happened. And I was just like, what the fuck? I haven't even been able to support my favorite creator this whole time? That's such a scam. That's awful.
Sound crazy? Well, I didn't believe it at first either, until I experienced it myself firsthand. In
Oh,
fact,
shit, really?
I'm confident this
That's
might just
crazy.
be the biggest influencer scam of all time, which is insane considering Honey is owned and run by PayPal, who purchased this company for $4 billion. This three-part series is the result of a multi-year investigation where I believe I've uncovered signs of advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data, deception, lies, coercion, extortion, the list goes on. I've reviewed hundreds of documents, adverts, sponsorships. I've reviewed emails between Honey and merchants, interviewed victims. Believe me, this runs deep. Now, I want to be clear, the views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions, based on evidence I have gathered, which will be shared throughout. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Honey Trap.
The Honey Trap. Oh, this YouTuber better not die mysteriously in a couple months. He better not. Otherwise, we know who did it.
Now,
We
I know
know
what
the
you're thinking.
culprit.
It's a free browser extension. How bad could it be? Well, trust me, it's far more sinister than you might think. You know what they say, if a product's free, it's likely you're the product. And as you'll find out
Yeah.
later in this investigation, that remains true for PayPal Honey. Now, like most people, I too fell for the lies. I mean, what's not to love about a free browser extension that saves you money? It's a compelling product, and with the endorsement from what feels like every single popular influencer on YouTube, it's no wonder millions of people downloaded it. Ironically, the very influencers promoting Honey seemingly had no idea the company was quietly picking money out of their very own pockets. Well, at least one of them realized, but we'll get to that later.
And Markiplier.
So let me show you how Honey's been stealing money.
The smartest
from
one
influencers.
alive.
So let's say you're watching a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks, and boom, you have Honey. Perfect timing, because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy, right? Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit for the sale and pocketing the commission money for themselves. Yeah. Now, if we quickly go back again, we can see what's causing this to happen. After clicking apply discounts, what you'll notice is that in the top left corner of your browser, Honey discreetly opens a small new tab, which acts like a simulated referral click, as if they were the ones to refer you to the website, even though you're already on the website and at the checkout page. Once that page is finished loading and has stuffed PayPal's affiliate cookie, the tab automatically closes, leaving you blissfully unaware that anything ever happened. It's very sneaky. Now, when I first discovered this was happening, I thought, there's no way. Why would all these high-profile influencers be promoting a company that is actively poaching their affiliate commissions? It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, okay, so just based on everything I've heard, I already knew that Honey replaces the cookie for the referral links, right? And they basically just replace it with their own. So that way they literally steal a creator's commission percentage completely. I didn't realize they do, it opens a little tab and stuff. I never noticed that. What the hell? That is so sneaky.
So to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I went on a Honey testing spree, clicking one affiliate link after another, and it kept happening. But even after all those tests, I scoured the internet to see if anyone was talking about this and found nothing. Okay, there was this one debate about it on the Y Combinator forum, but nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this.
There were people in that thread defending Honey, and I think the top comment literally said, they don't steal affiliate commissions. Ooh, things that aged like milk. I'll take things that aged like milk for 100, please.
Fuel to my doubt. So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right. And just like that,
oh my God,
my investigation into Honey began.
I can't
now, some might consider what PayPal's doing here dirty or highly unethical, but personally, I can't see how it's anything short of fraud. I mean, just imagine something like this happening in a real world scenario. Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, hey, should I check if I have any coupon codes for you? Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says, sorry, no luck this time, but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own. PayPal didn't refer the customer to the store, they didn't promote any of the products, the salesman did that. PayPal provided absolutely zero value to the customer.
He's so evil looking.
For the sale. But because this is all happening online, buried behind clicks and cookies and tracking data, there's little to no transparency that this is ever happening. Okay, but what if Honey had found a working coupon code? Would that make it okay for them to claim the commission? Honestly, no, I don't think so. The fact remains that Honey didn't refer the customer to the store, nor did they promote the product. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer myself. Saving money matters, especially when money's tight. But this scam doesn't just affect wealthy influencers. There are hundreds of thousands of small creators, bloggers, artists who rely on affiliate commissions to support their craft. Sure, you could argue that Honey may have convinced the consumer to complete the purchase by providing a discount. But let's be real, if you're already at the checkout with your items in your cart, you already have a high intent to purchase.
Yeah.
And again, this would never fly in a real life sales environment. No department store is going to allow a salesman to hang out at the checkout counter, casually handing out coupon codes while simultaneously stealing commissions from the other sales reps. So why are we allowing a corporate giant like PayPal to do it on the internet? Now, believe it or not, this first example.
Yeah. Defending corporate interests has somehow become popular in the current age. I have seen people do that are like really, really defensive of corporations for some reason. And it's like, they don't care about you. You are like just a number to them. I knew that before having my business, like doing all my business stuff in my master's program, but like going through my master's program where literally the whole curriculum is focused on me essentially getting into a big corporate environment and working for a big corporate company and giving them the data that they want and that they need. And it's just like everything, every possible thing is broken down into numbers. Like you are numbers. You are numbers. You are data. You're not a real person. Like there is no room really for like emotional aspects or like empathy. Like every business decision is made based on numbers, and that's just like the cold hard truth. And it's like, I understand it because when you are working on such a large scale and you're like big corporation, right, and you're just trying to do this whole thing, trying to run a business without making everything break down, yada yada yada, like you do have to have that level of just making decisions based on the numbers. But like, yeah, there's a reason why a lot of CEOs are probably sociopaths. Because it's like, I don't see how you realistically could keep making decisions that are based on numbers when like sometimes it's like it comes to a decision where it's like either you go with the numbers or you go with like your humanity. You know what I mean? Well, maybe you don't. But sometimes there are decisions like that where it's like either you have to choose between going with the cold hard facts and based on like your previous data, history, and stuff like that. Or you could go with, you know, taking a chance on somebody. Like if we're talking specifically about something like banking, like credit scores and stuff like that. Like they're like numbers completely define you when it comes to like financing and, you know, like applying for your credit card. You're pretty much completely at the mercy of your credit score, because that's how much the bank knows they can trust you, is literally what that score is. And that's all you are. It's like they don't care about your situation, they don't care about this or that. All that matters is that number. And a lot of times it is very easy, I think, for businesses to just go with the number because it's like, oh, that's what the facts say, and I don't want to deal with you, so that's what the number says, and you're shit out of luck, sorry. And that's what a lot of corporates like become focused on. It's like, oh, it's easy, it's profitable, and that's what the numbers tell us to do. But then they just don't even like, that's when they stop caring about humanity and, you know, like literally just complete lack of empathy for anything or anyone. That's the big issue. That's big issue. And they start trying to screw people over basically just to get to the bottom line. Like, it's just the companies don't care about you. They really just don't. You're just a little number.
The example I just showed you with Linus is just one of 3 scenarios in which Honey poaches affiliate commissions, and the next scenarios are even worse. But before I show you how bad scenario 2 is, it's important you understand the fundamental system Honey is exploiting. You see, in affiliate marketing, there's this thing called last click attribution, which basically means last click wins. For example, you might click on a shoe blogger's affiliate link for a pair of Nikes, but you don't buy right away. Later, you click on a YouTuber's link for the same shoes and complete the purchase. In this scenario, the YouTuber gets the commission and the blogger gets nothing. There are other models like first click, where the blogger would win the commission, or dynamic click, where the commission is shared. But the industry went with last click because while it's not always the fairest, it's the easiest to implement. Therefore, it became the industry standard. Now, when
that makes sense. Okay, I've only heard of the last click method.
it's blogger versus YouTuber for a sale, honestly, I'd say last click is usually fair. But when it's anyone versus Honey, there's no real competition. Honey pops up right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually guaranteeing they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click, even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2. Honey Gold, which is now called PayPal Rewards. Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available, Honey pops up and is essentially saying, hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points. It's basically a lame cashback scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers, bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism? Of course the consumer's gonna click, and of course they're going to win the sale. Now this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out,
I don't think it was a lot because I used to use Honey, and when they implemented that reward system, because like I would shop on websites like just like clothing websites or random websites where it wasn't promoted by a YouTuber, but then Honey Gold would stuff pop up and I would activate it. Like I would do that. And then I remember the Honey Gold system was like, I would shop a decent amount and it would only be like a couple hundred honey coins or whatever the hell, which is basically like $3, something like that. So they give you like a smidgen of what they make. They give you a breadcrumb. That's what I'm expecting him to say. It's basically nothing.
I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I looked for any website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN.
I can't believe it's
and
still
no,
working.
this is not a sneaky sponsorship. So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link for my YouTube channel.
Oh,
Using
okay,
this
I get
link,
it.
I
I see what
made
he's doing.
2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough, you can see my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey's. And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated, and received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the first time, I experienced Honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal share as cash back with my Honey account?
I think it's 50
aka
cents.
the consumer. Brace yourselves, 89 points, which is equivalent
89
to
cents.
89 cents USD.
I knew it!
That's right. Honey poached a $35 commission for doing nothing.
I knew it.
And rewarded
It's so
me
bad.
a grand total of 89 cents. Thanks, PayPal. You really shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really shouldn't have. Now, on to scenario 3. For you ladies out there,
That's enough
let's
for
say you're
one-
looking for a new
One McDonald's chicken nugget. Just one. That's all. That's all you get.
outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their
Slay.
affiliate link and get to the checkout. But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck. Naturally, you click the got it
Crazy.
button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin.
It still
and
replaces
whoa,
it.
what's that?
Wow!
PayPal takes the sale.
What a
Why?
pawn!
Because fuck you, Mary. That's your commission.
No, not Mary Lee.
But wait, there's more.
That's
My personal
crazy.
favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so it pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout
Oh,
page.
yeah.
And of course, if you click the checkout button, PayPal poaches the sale.
Wow.
As I was saying, Honey uses any excuse possible to get that last click from the user. It's
Crazy.
absolutely disgusting. I can't even begin to fathom how much money has been lost at the hands of this browser extension. Imagine being the influencers who promoted Honey, telling
Dude.
your audience, who, by the way, are the most likely to use your affiliate links, to download an app.
Have they been sued yet by a big YouTuber? I feel like Mr. Beast could totally sue them and win. I feel like he has the resources to sue them and win. Out of anyone, I think he'd be the only one who could. He should. If he hasn't started doing that, he really should. Because I mean, Mr. Beast alone has probably lost millions of dollars because of that. Millions. They've been sued a lot since the first video a year ago. Legal Eagle was working on it. Okay. I guess they're still in the process because I've just never heard of anyone like talking about it.
That
Show us.
poaches your affiliate sales. It's crazy. Now, to be clear, not every influencer who promoted Honey engages in affiliate marketing, so those who don't are obviously unaffected. But did any of the influencers who are engaging in affiliate marketing ever catch on to what Honey's been doing? Well, it turns out yes, at least one of them did. Linus
Mikey.
Tech Tips.
Oh, no,
who have been
Linus. That's
promoting
right, he
Honey
did.
since
Linus did.
2017. So here's how I found this out. You see, one day I was browsing Linus's forum to see if anyone had raised a red flag about Honey. And sure enough, back in 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However, in 2022, a different user noticed that LMG were no longer promoting honey and asked the team if they had been dropped as a sponsor, to which one of Linus's employees responded with, "We ended the partnership with Honey due to the way their service interacted with affiliate links. Essentially, if someone clicked on an affiliate link and then they use Honey
so they
and search
did
for a
know.
deal, Honey will override that tracking link even if they don't find you a deal. That didn't jive with us, so we
Okay.
ended the partnership." Okay, so they had no idea this was happening, and it took them several years to catch on. That's quite telling, because we're talking about a tech-savvy YouTube channel that's run by a very large team. The fact that it took them several years to figure this out, in my opinion, really underscores the deceptive nature with which Honey operates. If Linus and his team didn't know, I can't imagine many other influencers would have known either. Now, I have to say, as a longtime viewer and supporter of Linus's channel, I'm incredibly disappointed they weren't more public with this discovery. I get this specific issue doesn't directly affect their viewers, but surely they must have realized the wider impact this could be having on the creator community, a community they're a part of. I think that matters. And it's not as though they only promoted Honey once or twice. They did
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, how many?
approximately 160 sponsored segments, all of which remain live on YouTube. Those
What? That's crazy. No, I feel like if they were so strong in their partnership and they found that out, I feel like they should have done a video on it or something. I didn't realize they found out so early in the game. Or that it was like, they took care of it so subtly, you know what I mean? At the very least, I feel like they should have reached out to spread the word amongst content creators, because I feel like Linus is pretty well connected, right? I feel like he could hit up a couple of people and be like, hey, just wanted to let you know, Honey does this fun little thing where it poaches your commission. Just a heads up. I feel like they should have said something about that.
videos have accumulated around 194 million views. According to my data, that makes Linus's company, LMG, the third largest promoter of Honey on YouTube. So yeah, in my opinion, they should have made more noise about this. But what's truly baffling to me is that after LMG ended their partnership with Honey, they then went ahead and partnered with a company called Karma Now, a coupon browser extension that literally engages in similar behavior.
No!
Now, I did reach out to LMG about this situation, and I'll be honest, their response was not to my satisfaction. They didn't address the majority of my questions. However, they did at least provide some important context about their dealings with Honey. LMG stated that as soon as these issues with Honey were brought to us, we tried to work with them to remedy them. After a few calls, we were informed that they weren't willing to change, so we stopped working with them across all channels. So let me get this straight. One of Honey's biggest promoters goes to them and says, hey, can you please stop overriding our affiliate links? And Honey effectively goes, nah, not happening. Assuming I've got that correct, and if true, that just goes to show what little regard Honey has, not only for content creators, but also their partners. Now, as for LMG...
Dude, that is like negative respect. That's evil Knievel behavior. Hi Sakura, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome.
He's a less than ideal response. I did press Linus's team to address the rest of my questions, but never heard back from them. But it's time to shift gears, because unfortunately, this scam runs much deeper than stolen affiliate commissions. It's time we talk about how Honey used these influencers to sell you a complete lie. How they sold you a product that was doing the opposite of what they promised. You see, as I was testing Honey across different stores, I was encountering a reoccurring issue. When I reached the checkout page, Honey would claim it couldn't find me any coupon codes. Yet when I searched manually, I found working codes with these. And even
I did the same thing. And that's kind of where I felt weird about Honey, because I did the same exact thing. When Honey couldn't find me any coupons, I would just Google the website and then I would Google coupons and I would find some. And I was like, why are you not showing me these? So I did feel sus about it. And I stopped using Honey a while before all the controversy happened because I had a weird feeling about it. So I stopped using it after a little while, but I did the same thing.
when Honey did find me a code, I was often able to find another code of better value. Kind of strange, given their claim that...
Well, thanks to Honey,
I found better
searching
codes sometimes
for coupon
too.
codes is now a thing of the past.
Another oddity was that Honey would often only find me Honey branded coupon codes, such as Honey 5 or Honey 10. Why would a store only have Honey branded coupon codes? Kind of weird, right? But the biggest red flag was that when I tried submitting the better coupon codes I'd found, Honey wasn't adding them to their database. So why not? Well, eventually I figured out what was going on. It turns out that one of the key benefits for stores partnering with Honey is that they are given full control over which coupon codes go live on the platform, if any at all. I discovered this while listening to a podcast produced by Honey, which appears to be aimed at attracting new businesses to joining their platform. In this podcast, an employee from the Australian clothing store, Princess Polly, discusses the benefits of partnering with Honey.
What would you say to any brand that is considered working with Honey but hasn't yet?
I would say missing out on converting customers. Like I said before, Gen Z is super discount savvy. You can't ignore the fact that they will hunt for like discount codes and they might find a better deal. With Honey, you can also control the discount code percentage, which means like they will potentially find a higher discount code on the internet. It literally lets you control like the customer journey, convert and control like the discount code percentage as well.
This is insane.
What?
She's basically saying Honey is great for businesses because it encourages users not to bother hunting for coupon codes. And it allows businesses to control which coupon codes are shared with consumers. Now, I was able to further verify this on Honey's website, specifically the FAQ page for partners, which clearly states, as a partner, you have control over the content hosted on the Honey platform. So yes, even if Honey knows of a coupon code that offers, say, 20% off, but a partnering store tells them, hey, only share a 5% off coupon, then that's the only discount Honey will apply to your cart at the checkout page.
I didn't know it was that controlled. That's crazy. I can't believe they got away with it for so long either. That's insane.
I mean, holy shit. Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible. They were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. This completely invalidates Honey's core value proposition to consumers.
That is
for years,
crazy.
They told you the lie that they would find you every working coupon code on the
All they
internet
do is
and
lie.
apply the best one to your cart. But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding you coupon codes that were approved by the partnered stores who were paying them. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they appeal to businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers from finding the best deals. It's absurd. Now, when you think about it, this all makes complete sense. I mean, why would any online business pay Honey for sharing their highest value coupon codes with its 20 million users? That's not an appealing partnership whatsoever. So, to make a partnership more attractive, Honey told businesses, hey, if you partner with us and pay us an affiliate commission, we'll let you control which discount codes are shared on our platform.
That's crazy.
And we'll tell our consumers we scoured the internet and found them the best deal possible. Everybody wins. Just not
Everyone
the
gets lied
consumers or
to.
the influencers.
Yay!
With this discovery, I decided to do a thorough audit of Honey's advertising campaigns.
Ooh, okay. They are double dipping. So they're getting paid by partnered companies, and then they are taking the partnership affiliate codes of potentially the same companies. So they're getting paid by the big company, and they're getting paid by the fucking influencer basically that the company hired or that the company partnered with. That's insane. That is so bold. I can't believe they really just got away with it for that long. That is sick.
And yikes, the ads, the sponsorships, everywhere you look, it's lie after lie. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going down as one of the most aggressive, shameless marketing scams of the century.
Shameless.
Just look at this
Yeah,
insane
that's
list
a
of
great
videos
word for
that were
it.
sponsored by Honey. According to my data, they sponsored almost 5,000 videos across
Oh my
roughly
God.
1,000 different YouTube channels, racking up an
Golly.
unbelievable 7.8 billion views. It's crazy. So now that we have a clearer picture of how Honey operates, let's reflect on some of their claims.
Honey will find every working code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
If Honey can't find a discount code for you, then you can rest assured there's not a single discount or promo code
Mr. Beast
on
looks
the
so
internet.
young
It's a
in
free
this
browser
video.
extension that automatically finds you the best promo codes for anything you purchase online. You literally don't spend money.
Honey searches the known internet for every promo code ever used. This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
What Honey does is take money and they put it in your pocket.
If there is any way to save money on your purchase, they'll find it.
Getting you the lowest prices possible at checkout.
You are always gonna get the best deal no matter where you're shopping. Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, doesn't matter. Honey's got your butt covered.
If Honey can't find a code, you have
so many Mr. Beast videos.
It really puts into perspective just how shady this company is, doesn't it? Now, believe it or not,
it really
the Better
does.
Business Bureau launched an inquiry.
Looking back after knowing everything and seeing all the influencer takes, oh my god. It's so cringe now. They could be more double dipping by selling user data. Oh shit, you know what? I think they probably did too. I bet you they did. Every corporation sells your data nowadays. They love doing it. Was that young Germa? I don't know. Was it?
Into his company.
I don't recognize Germa. No, I don't think this guy. I don't think that's Germa. He's too lifelike. He has too much life in him. He looks like a real human. Germa does not seem like a real human being to me.
After Honey immediately discontinued the claims for quote business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case.
Okay.
Honestly,
sure.
At this point in my investigation, I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture of Honey's shady business model. But here's the thing. What I haven't told you is that there were instances where Honey would actually work really well, finding me incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often.
That also
but
happened to
enough
me sometimes.
to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales. These inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered. It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal scam.
No, what
one
is
that
it?
targeted an entirely new victim.
No! No! Oh my god.
We started having problems where customers would get in touch via our support saying, oh hey, I just tried to use this discount, this 60% off coupon, and it doesn't work. And I'd be like, dude, that is not your discount. Like, how did you get that? And they'd be like, oh, it just showed up through the Honey extension.
Yeah, it cost us thousands, and
I think that's Mr.
I
Beast.
haven't even looked into how far back it went.
At the end of the day, like,
I can't tell.
Numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day, and it's just like a really awful business model. Like, we've been so mad at them for so long.
Wow. It is crazy that he said the next video was coming soon and it just came out 3 weeks ago and this video came out 1 year ago. That's brutal. I'm really glad I held off from watching this until now. Because now we have the other 2 videos that just got uploaded, which is very exciting. So we don't have to wait for the next one. Except we do, because I'll watch them next week. Because I am invested now. This video is basically like a summary of everything I already knew about it, but I think the next 2 videos are gonna be where we really get into the nitty gritty about this. Really nitty gritty of like maybe NDAs, maybe some backhanded finance issues, stuff like that. Some legal stuff. But we'll find out next time on MegaLag/Pixie. Hi! Thank you so much for watching! If you liked it, please don't forget to give a like to the video and subscribe to my channel! I also stream live on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch and turn on notifications to know when I go live. I hope to see you there! Bye!